Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
Can't spell shattered without shat or turd.
Like a gut punch to the abdomen.
Some of the funniest shit on the web.
I call it a rock fret.
I like the cut of your jib, gentlemen.
These 5 are the only protection we have.
The best part of the show is the genuine Hasbro love.
Good night, folks.
And of course, Matt's weekly farts.
Breaking news. It's very outside of the box.
I
love Friday. Bob's Bait and Tackle, now carrying Hasbro.
They truly are your favorite podcast.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares. From A to B.
Uncut. Is that you?
When are you going to bring Larry back?
My favorite Star Wars podcast.
Shattered Cast Online.
Complete fuckers. Podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and shut the fuck up, Chip.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Shattered Cast Uncut, episode 304. Does that sound correct? I wasn't here last week. I had 302 in my notes, so I assume it's 304. Whatever, we're rolling with it, 304. I am your one and only T2RX6. With us tonight is everybody but Robert. Robert is tending to sick children and birthday parties and things like that. So, quick shout out to Azalea. Hope you feel better soon.
Get better to the Detox.
Yeah, Robert actually said she's got foot in mouth disease. I'm like, that's something
genetic.
Different, Robert. It's foot and mouth. That's the actual.
It's a genetic disorder.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, but anyway, hopefully she feels better soon. The next person here, of course, is the one and only Greg from Mercy. Greg, how are you doing? You're on the mend too.
Doing all right. I was going to be out for the next couple weeks, but every time I get out, they just drag me right back in.
I know. It is how it is, right? So,
yeah.
How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm all right. Post-surgery pains. I thought I ripped my suture today. I had this gnarly drainage just out of nowhere, and I rushed to the doctor, and it got taken care of, and I still made the show. So
commitment.
Yeah.
Do you have trouble when you get the like the pain charts, or like where do you fall from like 1 to 10? I'm like, I mean that's kind of hard. Like, what's a 10?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was just like, let's call it a happy 7. Well, because I'm like, it's different pains too. Like when I'm laying there, it's an ache. It's like a 5. But then if I get up and move around, I mean, I got a fucking giant hole in me. Mm-hmm. So then it's like a 7. I mean, you can call it a goddamn 99. I mean, it hurts like a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Like I just think that whole numbering pain is just a very
exactly. It hurts a lot. That's
it's very strange to me.
Yeah. It's just the American medical system trying to treat the pain instead of the fucking problem.
Mm-hmm. So obviously with us tonight is also Bobby Skullface, recovering from
a little
that mopping.
A little con crud, but nothing anywhere near what everybody else is going through.
You know, this is the first year that I've gone to a con and I got nothing. Like, I did not get any kind of cold or anything like that. I'm like, this is really nice. My son, he had pretty much, and like he didn't even get to go to the con. He was with grandma, so he got grandma funk, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, he had like pretty much the flu for like a whole week or something very similar to the flu. It came back negative for flu, but he was down and out for a whole week with like 102, 103 degree fever. So that was fun to deal with post con, but I didn't get anything. So, and then obviously he's quiet. We might have triggered him. He might have quit the show already. Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
Hey there, everybody.
Hi, Matt. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm really good. How you
living the dream?
Yeah, I'm living the dream. I'll be done with my internship for my job, and I will actually have a job. They're going to offer me a job, so I'm excited for that.
Since I've been talking for everyone, I want to talk for you too, Matt, and say that we turned on our heat over the weekend, and we're like, it is freaking cold. And yeah, like the next day we woke up and like it's like 60 in this house. I'm like, why is the heat not turning on? Well, we had the heat and air conditioner replaced May, I think it's May. Yeah. And nobody actually turned on the switch for the gas, so the heater didn't come on at all. So
that's
just a little side note: when you are working on someone's air conditioning system, make sure you flip on the gas when you're done with it.
Oh yeah, you gotta make sure everything's hooked up right, and everything's loaded, cocked, and ready, and everything. So
yeah. So that's everybody. I'm here. I'm well. Thank you for asking, everyone.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. So, what we get this week? Same order, starting with Robert. Oh, Robert's not here. Greg, what'd you get?
I got a couple Prime figures. I got that APC first edition Prime. I don't know if you want to call it a knockoff or whatever you call it. I guess it's a knockoff. I don't know. It's pretty good. I think Matt got one too. I haven't asked his opinion on it.
The ACP Prime?
Yeah, that's it.
I haven't got it in yet. It's on its way. It's in just left Philly today, so I should be getting it soon. So I can tell you what I think of it when I get it.
It's basically like a premium. It's like all the premium parts of the first edition molds. The Optimus Prime, all jammed into one.
From Transformers Prime.
Yeah. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I grabbed him and Bulkhead and Megatron and a couple other ones, and then all this shit happened. So.
Gotcha.
I hadn't really had a chance to mess with any of them. And I'm sure there's some other stuff I got that I didn't mention on the last show that I really don't remember. I pretty much lost the last 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I see. Bobby?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got the Hot Toys Justice League Batman. I got the X-Transbots Crack Up G1 toy version. Thanks to some friends, I was able to secure the Marvel Legends Danny Moonstar. I got 3 copies of that for all 3 versions. And also, thanks to friends, I was able to get the Star Wars Black Series IG-11, which is just a fucking straight repaint of IG-88 with a new bandolier. And I got the opportunity to look at the Mastermind Creations Bedrock TFCon exclusive.
Which one's Bedrock?
It's like a bulkhead made out of Roadbuster.
Okay. Yeah.
And the new head and stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I see. Cool. Matt, what'd you get?
Well, I actually got to check out something. Mr. Tyler F., Mr. Peanut Head, really good friend of the show and of everybody. He let me look at his. I brought home his the Mirage, the G2 Mirage,
I saw that
watermelon.
I was like, I didn't know you got that.
Yeah, the watermelon Mirage. He let me borrow it and did a review on that, and I'm going to send it back to him. And today, I finally got in my Imaginary Arts Thundercracker statue. So it is a huge box, and I just did a live thing on it and showed everybody how that got it. So I've been waiting for that. That was supposed to be out like in August, and it got pushed back to finally now. So Skywarp's supposed to be in December. I doubt I won't see that till next year. So I'll have the 3 Seekers for the statue live and everything.
Very nice.
So yeah, that's what I got. And Justin, what did you get this week, man?
Let's see. So I got from TFCon, I picked up the Newage Megatron because everybody say he was really good, and I'm impressed. I do think the hips are still a little bit janky, but overall, I think he's a darn good figure still. I got the Magic Square Trailbreaker and Blaster, which I guess you can count old Whamhorn there. Throwback to 5 seasons ago or whatever, 5 years ago. And then this week in the mail, I got the. Let's see, how do they? Let me pull the box up. Hold on. The Mech Fans Toys Ultra
Magnus. Yeah, Magnus or something.
I guess you'll never guess what character it's supposed to be. When I got him, and I got him, and he's nice, and I love all the changes they made to him, but he's just not going to work for a Legends collection. He's too big, so he's probably going to go up for sale. We'll see. I gotta sit him next to the Magic Square Prime and really think about it if I'm okay with it or not. Like, I'm kind of okay with the Dinobots being that big compared to Prime, but like, I don't know. I feel like Ultra Magnus is a little too big. So, I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. Probably gonna look into that for Friday. So the day that this is coming out. All right, let's move on because that's the intros, right? So first things first. Apparently, Peter Cullen is being awarded a Lifetime Achievement Award, and I think that's a fair thing.
Oh, that's cool. I wanted you to say yay for Peter.
Yay for Peter.
Whatever.
Is that?
No,
Peter? Sorry, it's
I don't know if that's
why for Peter.
Yay for Peter.
I don't know if that's okay or not, to be honest with you.
Which one?
Just the yay for Peter slogan.
Sorry.
No, it's yay for Peter.
Well, that actually reminds me what Matt's going for. I think what he's not going for, something funny I heard on Food Network last night. There was a guy from...
I like Food Network.
Yeah, me too. There was a guy from New Orleans.
Sorry.
There was a guy from New Orleans, and he said that if there's heads, we love sucking on them. It's like it don't matter what kind. If there's juice in them heads, we're gonna suck on them.
Yikes!
It's like yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Even Kit in the other room was like yikes.
I understand that. So, yeah, Peter Cullen, Lifetime Achievement. Oh, hold on.
Babies?
Yep, someone's saying bye. You can kiss. Good night. Bye-bye. Love you. Love you. There he goes. All right, so moving on to the next part of this show. There's my wife. Dx9 has released images of their Motormaster. And
yeah.
This looks like shit.
Well,
I hate it.
I have mixed feelings. Like, I think the Motormaster looks good.
I don't.
I think the combine mode looks fine. I think the truck mode looks trash.
The truck mode is super trash.
Yeah, but
it's long and strong.
Yeah, for sure, Mac.
Jesus, is it longer than did they put up next to the TF? I'm sorry, the Fans Toys one? Because it was pretty long too, but this one looks a lot longer.
Well,
the longest.
Let me just say, first off, I love in the first link the last picture, which is just like the part that makes Motormaster, and you kind of separate the very front part of the trailer, and like you got like little Motormaster leaning back in there. It's ridiculous. But like the things that kill me, so when I look at Motormaster in robot mode, it's like if I put my hand in front of shins upwards, it's fine. Whoop, almost fine. The arms suffer from MP10, like way too long. So that ruins that. And then like when you get down to the feet are just like an atrocious mess. Like it doesn't even look like the truck anymore, you know, like why they have the grill kind of like cut away there and like almost looks like something should flip out, but it's not. It looks like it flipped back instead. Like it's a big mess.
Yeah, so his arms do look long. I think the fact that his hands are open doesn't help.
Oh, the back of the
it does look
feet.
It looks like he's wearing some bikini briefs.
And then like the purple wheels like on the side of the feet there, like what the hell's up with that? Like I don't remember that from the show.
Yeah, the feet don't look great, especially from the side and from the back. But I don't the transformation with the little robot part inside the part of the trailer is funny to me. But the I don't hate this. I really don't. I really don't hate this. I don't think it's as good as the Fans Toys, obviously, but I don't hate this at all.
And that's that's where my problem I think comes from. If the Fans Toys one didn't exist, I would think this is better than it is, but it does exist and it's not good, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't think the truck looks good. I don't think there's so much stuff with the robot that's not good. Like even the second link, if you scroll down in the thread, like they've got Motormaster in hand and like the feet just look so bad in that. And then like once again the arms are way too long. Like even his left arm, he's got a fist going on and I'm like it's still too long.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, the thing that I think is okay about it is like he doesn't have the backpack, but like I'm not among the crew that thinks the backpack on Motormaster was like the Fans Toys one was bad. And
I think it was an acceptable loss due to what the backpack did.
Yeah.
Like if the Fans Toys just turned into what this turns into and had that backpack, it would be a huge loss.
Mm-hmm.
But because the backpack encompasses the entire trailer, I feel like it's forgivable. But like, I still like, I mean, I think that you nailed it. Like, I think that this in the Fans Toys doesn't exist. Looks great. This with the Fans Toys existing looks less than great, but I don't think it looks terrible.
It's a hard pass for me. And I don't like I'm glad that you made that this DX9 one's going to be the size of like the Zeta combiners. Like I'm all for that, but like the pictures in the second link there, like you've got Motormaster without like it doesn't even look like, or you've got Menasor without Motormaster even in it. Like
right.
I don't know where Motormaster goes on this figure to quote unquote combine.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same thing with Zeta. Zeta does the same thing. You don't even have to put in Silverbolt or, in their Bruticus. You don't have to put in the main body. You can it's a shell. You can just stick them in. So, but, I mean,
yeah, I heard that.
But, and let me refresh myself with Zeta Bruticus. You cannot make Bruticus without Onslaught in there, can you not? Like, yes, most of the body is a shell, but he still needs to be in there.
I don't know about Bruticus. I don't think I've taken it, but right now I have a Superion made together, and Silverbolt's out. He's just out about walking around doing his own thing.
I have to take a picture. Take a picture of him, Matt, and put in a G3.
Okay. Is it how's the stability?
It's good. It's still the same thing. I mean,
wow, that's impressive.
So I think you can take Onslaught out and just leave it like it is. You can have him walking about too. Also, I don't like the knees on this DX9, which I'm excited for DX9 because a lot of people are getting kind of worried because they hadn't seen anything lately, and the people that bought the first two were like, are we going to finish this guy off or not? But I don't like the knees. It just looks weird. It looks like a rubber band that's in his knees or something. That's just me.
Yeah, because they look like little discs.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. But I'm glad for people that who went in on this are actually going to get finish it off. So that's pretty cool. I took some bad links off of that crap. I didn't think that. Are you getting these?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm in on all of it. I'm in on all of it.
I thought you was. You're the Staticons.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
Good. Very good. What are they going to be? What are they going to be? Your
shit, man. At this point, I have no fucking idea. I'm getting two of the fucking Fans Toy set.
Oh yeah, and you're getting the X-Transbots toy version. And
yeah. I'm just out here living my best life.
You're in Stunticon heaven, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bankruptcy life. Anyway, let's move on from this. Craig, you've been silent. Did you have anything you wanted to throw in before we move on?
No. I'm good. I probably would be silent.
No.
No,
Cassie.
All right.
Whatever Matt just said. Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, Transform Elements is doing a Legends Rattrap. I guess they are the ones who were saying they're doing a Legends Black Arachnia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, squishy.
Yeah.
These look good. I'm excited for these two. I'm thinking Black Arachnia is almost done. I think she's ready to come out. I know you don't like the characters, but anyway.
Yeah, no, I mean I don't like the characters. I'm just trying to judge on. I feel like the Rattrap. I can't remember what the Rattrap looked like in the fucking show, but the Black Arachnia I feel like looks better.
Yeah, I agree. I just kind of question the move to going
from Prime to this. Yeah, it's weird.
It's not even just that. It's like with a full-fledged MP Beast Wars line, like why not just take a shot at MP Beast Wars?
Oh yeah, some other ones that Hasbro
why make a Legends Rattrap when
you can do a masterpiece?
We can go ahead and make a masterpiece one. Like,
is this the 5th use of this mold? for the Prime?
I think so. So you got the red, you've got the painted red, you've got the white.
You got the shattered glass.
This one.
Oh, they have a Nemesis one as well.
Pretty sure they do, don't they?
I don't know. They have a
That's
shattered glass
Magic Square, not.
Oh, I'm thinking Magic Square. You're right. I'm sorry, not Transform Element.
Oh, this is See, I can't even tell them apart.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how many that they have yet. Let's see.
I think Transform Element's only done.
Let's find out.
Just the version 1, version 2 with the new head.
They did a sparkly one, and I think they have a purple one too. I think.
Did they do a sparkly one?
Yeah, they did one with a new paint job or something. It was like a sparkly, like a.
I didn't know they did that. I know Magic Square did that, but I didn't know Transform Element did
that. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Magic. I'm sorry, you're right. I'm getting confused too. Shit, how many fucking proms are there? Yeah, I don't know. Transform Element, I have no idea.
Okay, so they have the red one, the black one, the purple one, and now the sleep version. So this is their fourth.
Wow.
You get on from Prime. I mean, I love Prime, but shit far, dude.
Prime sells.
I know.
This is what's weird to me. So, like, you're like, we're going to make Black Arachnia, then we're going to make Rattrap. It's like, well, you're defining your own Legend scale Beast Wars. Why didn't you just go for Primal first? You know, like, if that's really what you want to do, why don't you get people in on the scale with Primal? And then you can go ahead and make your you know, like, if I'm interested in Legends Beast Wars and I pick up Primal, it's kind of like the New Age dilemma for me. Like, am I going to go and pick up Magic Square's Hound, or am I going to wait and see if, you know, New Age does one, you know, because which one fits my aesthetic better? So it's like, if, you know, Magic Square or whatever decides to make their own Beast Wars Transformers, like, you started it, people might be sticking to your aesthetic and scale, you know?
Now, what if we're looking at it the wrong way, though? What if Transform Element isn't jumping all around the board? What if they're just making scale Beast Wars figures?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, yeah. But
they're just making figures to one scale. Because I mean, wouldn't Legends kind of scale with like an MP size?
Kind of, yeah.
Optimus.
But still,
that's
you know,
too much credit.
Still, why not start with, you know, the main cast first to jump people on?
Yeah.
So
I don't know. It's fucked up. It's like my thing is like I guess, I mean, this is uncharted territory, honestly, like the Legend scale Beast Wars stuff.
Yeah, Toy World's got the Megatron coming out sometime, I don't know when, and then Iron Factory's done a couple, or are going to do a couple Beast Wars stuff.
But even their Beast Wars stuff is not like
stylized. Yeah, they're doing like the Transmetal
That's why it's
stuff.
like, you know, here you go, make your own aesthetic and scale. You know, jump people on with the big characters, and then they'll fill in the little characters, maybe. You know, it's weird. It's a weird
I don't know. I don't know where I don't know where their head's at. All right, well, you know, when you start off with the Prime, and I think that's the only one they've done other than this, right? Is the Prime?
Yes. Yeah, they've done Prime, and then it looks like their next release is going to be the Black Arachnia.
Then you just jump to Beast Wars Legends. In Beast Wars Legend, that's what I mean. Why would you not start with the other? You know, that people have not done anything with. You know, other like G1 stuff. Why would you jump to Beast Wars? I guess because you know nobody's really touched it. You know, like I said, but just a weird combo that you start with a Masterpiece Prime.
Well,
you jump to Beast Wars.
In fairness, kind of like Greg had said, it is the kind of thing like that scene where they stumble upon, you know, the scene that ties Beast Wars to G1 in any way, when they stumble upon the Ark and they're like crawling all over, you know, Optimus and stuff like that. But you know, like, I guess that's what the scale they're going for, but it just still seems weird to start with these two characters. I mean,
that's a good point. And they're not even. I don't think they're. Is Black Arachnia? I know Rattrap. Yeah, I guess it was in that scene. So that's a good point, Eric.
I don't really remember the scene, but you know, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why.
Black Arachnia was with the Maximals at that point.
Was she? Okay.
Yeah. But then at that point, they were on Transmetal.
They were Transmetals. Yeah, I was gonna say Optimus was the triple, quadruple, triple changer, whatever. at that time. I don't know. Weird decision, but I'm in for them. I love Legends, and I'm going to get these, so they look really good.
Somehow I'm not surprised that you'd be in on them, Matt.
And I'm not surprised that you're surprised.
You're not surprised that he's not surprised?
As you shouldn't be surprised at my lack of surprise to your
I'm surprised that we're still talking about this. Really, I really am surprised.
You know what's surprising? Did you know that Newage is going to make 3 Seekers
Fuck
in one
yes. Nobody's ever done that. First time they've done this shit.
It's insane to me. Like, talk about triple dipping, if you know what I mean.
This fucking looks beautiful.
And you know what? Newage, you're going to get a clear Starscream, a clear Thundercracker, a clear Skywarp, then you're going to get an Acid Storm, and you're going to get a clear one of them, and a Sunstorm, and a clear one of them.
Yes.
Hailstorm, you're going to get the purple guy that just kind of was in the back of that one episode.
Shitstorm.
And they're going to be like, hey, here's Red Wing. You know that character that some people seem to like? There you go. We should reach out to Newage about that shitstorm. This is the perfect.
Hey, have they put out an RC figure?
No, not yet. Give it time.
Oh, can't wait till they do that. They retool that into Slipstream.
Anyways, these fucking look awesome. I can't wait.
I'm excited to off my what is it, Dx9 version?
Dx9. Yeah, these are gonna kill Dx9.
You can go away. Get out of my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look good.
So much better.
You get all the accessories. You get a flat stand. You get the blast effects. I wonder if the blast effects are gonna be like the Megatron. When the Newage Megatron came out, they had to. The first people that ordered, I think, whatever, the pre-order, whatever, got the blast effects with Megatron. I didn't get them, but I hope the blast effects come with Starscream because they're pretty cool.
I got the blast effects by picking up my metallic version Megatron at the con.
Oh, nice.
It was in the box. I was like, nice, I'll take that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you get different hands. You get the little part of Megatron's gun that can, attach to them in alt mode. Oh, you get the. Oh, do you get the cape and the crown, or is that a?
No, it looks like it's a stand. I think, because they all come with it. It looks like it's a cape and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's just a whole.
No. On the next
thing, flight stand.
No, on the next picture, on one of the pictures, he has the crown and the cape.
Does he? Let me see.
And the shoulder pads. The 80s working.
I mean, that's cool. So at least Starscream will come with something kind of unique. It'd be nice if each one of them kind of came with something little unique. But I mean, that's asking an awful lot, I guess.
Oh, look at the blast effects comes on his feet and everything. That's pretty cool.
When I look at these Newage, like, this is why I love this Legend scale. Because, like, I look at the pictures they have with, like, Skywarp chasing, I think it's Blue Streak, Silver Streak, and Ironhide. And I'm like, that's the things that are fun about these. Is, like, you can do that so easy with these little figures. I love Newage stuff.
Dude, that stand, the first picture, or I'm sorry, the second picture with Starscream, that stand, it can form the bridge. Because you see, if you check out Thundercracker's pictures, you can see that it's forming a kind of a space bridge. He's holding the Energon cubes.
Oh my god, that's too cool.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's a great use of a stand. Wow.
Fucking shit. I just now noticed that. Oh, wow.
That's really cool. I mean, like, that's super simple to kind of do a diorama piece with that.
Oh, cool.
I gotta give them a hand.
Oh, cool.
That's creative.
That was a good way to say something great. Oh, cool. I'm not still getting these, but oh, cool. That's cool. All right.
Sorry. So enough gushing about Newage. Let's see what's next. Let's talk some trash. Let's talk some trash.
I was just gonna say to Matt, just the way you guys were saying that reminded me of something. I couldn't remember if it was Family Guy or like American Dad, but it was one of those shows. And then there was someone just like, "Oh, cool," in the background. I was thinking out loud.
Go cool.
All right, so top of everyone's shit list is the old Maketoys, who is recalling, apparently, the Endgame / Dirge figure, who we all thought was going to be at TFCon. He wasn't there, just in the display case. Disappointment. So he's got some QC issues, and that's all they say. They don't say what the QC issues are. I kind of wish I knew what they were. Does anyone know? Anyone who's been following this?
I did not.
Yeah.
They just now found these keys. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it seems weird because like I'm sure it shares a lot of similarities with their regular Seeker mold. So like, what went wrong? Like, is there something wrong with my Seeker mold?
They had to reset the mold, from yellow to back to blue. So, there might have been an issue with that. With changing the colors.
I hope we see these because I need some cone heads, but god dang, man.
I mean, honestly though, like if you're recalling it because it's a QC issue, like in my head, I don't really care because like I'd rather you recall it and it's fixed than me get some piece of shit that I can't use, 6 months from now. So
like
I can wait an extra month. It doesn't, my collection doesn't have this dirge on the shelf yet, and it's fine if it's not there for another month. Like I'll survive.
Your collection will not be complete unless you get that dirge.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Like I went downstairs, I got pissed, I threw everything off my shelf, and I was like, God damn it, recall.
No fucking dirge.
And I was like, oh, wait a second, it's okay.
Maybe they don't want to happen, with their Sunstorm, that crowdfunding. The Sunstorm, had a lot of issues with some people. And then the other one, the Bitstream, I think was the name of it, didn't make. So maybe they're trying to think, maybe we need to take a look at this thing again and maybe it's not as...
It just surprises me you have so many issues with a mold that you've released. I mean, the problem could be you've used the mold too many times, I guess. But, like, it's still kind of surprising, I feel like at this point in the game, you know what to look for to know if something is good or bad, but, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So that's that for Maketoys. Let's move on to... What's next?
Just a Starscream pick.
Starscream pick from... Who knows?
We looked at this, and Greg pointed this out. I didn't know. I thought it was 3-0 at first because he's standing next to the Blitzwing and everything. But this is that one Action Master we looked at about a couple weeks ago, about a month or two ago, that was really articulated and everything. And this is him. So this, I guess, is showing the scale. So he's going to be very big because that Blitzwing is pretty tall from 3A. So he's going to be almost as tall as Blitzwing.
Yeah, that's just from that Nano Make or whatever.
Yeah, Nako Make or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it.
It was just, we looked at it a couple weeks ago. I just wanted to point this out. It looks pretty big. I'm excited.
It looks fine. I guess if you're into the collection, maybe this is something to be excited about. But the thing that sticks out to me about this is, like, I got to mess with the
3-0 Prime.
Was it the 3-0 Prime? I think it was the 3-0 Prime.
3-0. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like it's really good. Like it's very well done. It's super detailed, and it's like if you were to put this out and it is not up to that same par, like it's gonna look like trash on the shelf. Like I don't care how much sculpted detail you've put in it. Like now you've got to show me what it's gonna look like painted. And if you don't deliver the same thing that 3A or 3-0 or whatever they want to call themselves next week has put into the line already, it's gonna look bad. It's just not worth purchasing, Yeah. So
this, I think it looks great though.
Yeah, it looks super promising, but you got to follow through.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they will. I think I don't know. I think it's not really a company. I think, or is it a company, Greg, that is making it, or is it somebody just making it?
Yeah, I think it's I don't know. I couldn't tell from that first site we saw because they had so much different on there. And like there was like custom stuff, there was like mass produced looking stuff, there was like one-offs, like 1 or 2 piece like run stuff. I can't really tell, but according to that link that Transbridge or Transomega or whatever posted that Antoine shared. I guess it's Nano Make or whatever.
When I think of high quality companies, I think of Nano Make, who I've never heard of before. Is most definitely a name I can count on. So we'll see.
If he puts out a couple of them, I'd like to get one. I think it's going to go really good.
Well, there's definitely going to be. I mean, this is definitely getting made. We've seen.
Oh yeah.
Multiples of them, but. Yeah, I'm just not sure how that weird, like, that's like some dark web order and shit. I mean, not really, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm like, I don't know where my money's going. Because they were also selling that Beast Wars, or not Beast Wars, that movie Scorponok. That one that was all fucking...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like all super dumb, but it was super fragile too. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know.
All right. So, let's move on. Let me tag this thing and okay. So we're on official news. Okay, I saw.
Not much for official.
I was confused. Official news: Super 7 has Action Masters, and they also have a special edition Soundwave. So these Super 7 is the company who's done the reaction figures, which is like, hey, let's reimagine these modern things as old 80s toys. And like the thing that makes me laugh about this, I'm like, it literally looks identical to the Action Master to me, just without any of the accessories.
Agreed.
Well, aren't these actually the branded? Aren't these actually the reaction line? Or
yeah, it says reaction. It says reaction figures. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll get the Starscream. You know, detail. I think they're pretty cool to display as on card, especially the Soundwave that on the next one. It's got a cool little background with the tape and everything. But I think it'd be pretty cool to display as in package. You know, to be honest, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, the thing about Super 7 is like those guys do a lot of stuff just based on like personal nostalgia and love, but like they can't keep up with the modern whiny ass fucking collector scene. So like when I think they did He-Man stuff for a little while. They tried to.
They did.
And like it didn't go very well, if I'm not mistaken, because like, you know, those some fucking assholes. Like some of those collectors are, I'm not saying all of them, but there's some dicks in that fandom, just like every other one.
Assholes, man.
And Starscream got Jay Leno chin. What's that? What's that about? But anyways, I mean, like I said, you know, they look pretty cool to display in their package. Everything. They're only $17, $18, so that's not bad.
You don't think that $18 is a bit expensive for something that's
not when I got the extra money?
Limited articulation. Like you can make the argument for like Transformers, where you have engineering and increasing plastic costs and stuff like that. But like, I have a very hard time looking at this and being like, that's totally worth $18.
I understand, that's true. I mean, because what a Siege Deluxe is $20, but you're also getting, you know, transformation and, you know, paint and other stuff and everything. So, yeah, I see where you're coming from. It is a little. I mean, you probably could charge maybe $8 to $10 would be a good charge.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it just needs to come down a little to make it more palatable.
Like, and I mean, here it is. Like, here's the G1 accurate for sure.
It is G1. But I think that Def Jam,
like, I look at this and I'm like, if these guys maybe came out like, I want to say $10 tops, you know, I could be interested. You know, I feel like that's a fair price for a G.I. Joe sized action figure, you know?
Right.
But it's not. So, I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. It's not made for me, right?
I think the Def Jam Soundwave looks pretty cool with the tape in the background. I think that's pretty neato. For it's a exclusive, I think, or something. I don't know. Yeah, for a convention. So
neato.
That's all I could find on official. Sorry.
All right. So next thing that's kind of official here is we've got Bumblebee looking badass, and I think this is Matt's headline, right? Matt says Bumblebee looking badass.
Yeah, you think it looks like trash?
No, I just think he looks confused. XM Studios has a Bumblebee with an exosuit Spike, and it's like, hey, it's kind of Movie Bee, but it's kind of Spike in an exosuit, and I don't know. It looks
well.
Cool.
This is kind of consistent with their line. Like, you know, like they did a Prime. That's
Starscream too.
Their Prime is the Prime that I want, and like it looks like this Bee and that Prime look like they belong in the same world.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I do.
They did a Starscream also.
The review of that Prime and thinking like, yeah, he's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, like I haven't had the opportunity to mess with it, and I would love to buy one. Like that's what I want.
Didn't you mess with that one?
No, I messed with the Imaginarium Arts one.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking.
And that one's cool too, but after messing with the Imaginarium Arts one, I was like, man, I definitely want that fucking XM one. Like, XM is like statues are their bread and butter. Like they know what they're doing, materials wise and everything. And that's the one I want. I want that Prime bad. But I'll be honest, I don't think this Bumblebee translates as well as that Prime, but I still think it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the spike. I like its hairline.
Me too.
Well, no, I'm
Do you like
serious.
that Superman curl? Do you like that Superman curl?
I mean,
it's not quite there. It's getting there, but it's not right. The right curl.
Yeah, I like it. I think it looks good, and it comes with the Bumblebee in car mode, I guess.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's a cool little addition.
Go ahead, Greg.
No, it's fine. Matt got his moment.
No, I'm curious what you had to say.
Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say it does look like an older, like isn't it supposed to be like older, like post movie? So it does look like an older, like maybe even a 10 years older Spike.
Yeah,
than the movie. But then like it just is believable if you look back at his dad. I don't know. I just think it looks good. Little things like that, like it looks realistic to me. But then he's with Bumblebee. So did Bumblebee all of a sudden like go back to being Bumblebee?
Mm-hmm.
It's still pretty cool though. I mean, you can't really stuff too much.
Maybe it's right before the movie.
Oh, that hairline then. I don't know.
It's the last time they were together.
It looks like Bumblebee aged too, man. Just like Spike did.
It looks cool. I think it looks. I think if I was a statue collector, I think, like you said, Bobby, I could be in on this, and then the similar Optimus. Yeah.
My thing is that like it looks like. I think there's an interesting discussion to be had about statues and like G1, and when you start talking about statues, you start talking about things that are going to be $600 to $1,200. Is G1, the right look for something of that cost? Like, is G1 ever going to have the kind of like detail and everything that's going to look like it warrants that kind of price tag? And I'm not sure that it ever will. But whereas this is definitely a nod to G1, both the toy and the cartoon, but it has enough kind of details and paint and sculpt work to be like, man, like, but I feel okay paying this price for it.
It's more stylized.
Yeah, it is, but it's like there's no doubt. Like, so let's say that the movie B is a stylized, a super stylized version of the G1 B. When you see the movie B, you're like, is that G1 at all? But like, this is definitely G1. It's just like, it's like a realistic look at G1, I feel like.
Well, remember those Starscream? You remember the Seeker statues we looked at? They did. They were like $700-800, and they were G1.
The PCS ones, the pop culture. Yeah.
I mean, we were like, that doesn't look like $700. Mm-hmm. This looks like $700.
Correct. I think that's my point. Is that like it
is G1.
If I spent big money for this, I would feel like I got my money's worth. Where if I spent big, like a Sunbow Bumblebee, I would be like, it doesn't matter how good it is, it would never feel like I spent. You know what I mean? Like I spend more for the statue.
It more plain.
To draw it.
Yeah, right. I mean, it just looked more plain. Like I told you, the Seeker ones that you just talked about, or we talked about, was just they looked plain, and you're plain. Get it plain, but but yeah, if you pay $700 for this, you think, I think I got my money's worth.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I think these look good.
Right.
Yeah, it's really good.
So what do we have next?
That's it.
That's it.
That's all I news.
Do we have any? Do we have a fucking?
Oh, we do have a. I didn't put the. I apologize. Hold on, let me.
Get it? I get it. I'm right there.
Okay.
MP Collector. what would be the perfect tree topper for a Transformers themed Christmas tree? I asked because I've been collecting Transformers ornaments for years, and I finally have enough to put together a dedicated Transformers themed tree. The trouble is I have no idea how to top this thing off, so to speak. Any thoughts from the SCU guys?
Omega Supreme in rocket ship mode.
You think?
Be...
That's like a big old dick sitting on top of the fucking...
Maybe that's why I think it'd be so good. I don't know.
I just throw a bucket of KFC up there. Call it a day.
I think Cybertron or Unicron is probably
gonna say that. Yeah,
the right answer to that question.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Now, would it be like Unicron transformed or in the planet?
Oh, definitely planet.
Definitely the planet.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that'd probably be it. Unicron transformed as a planet would be a great, especially if it had lights and stuff. That'd be pretty sweet.
Depending on how you do your tree, like if a planet is out of the question, I suppose you also could potentially, do like an Astro train in shuttle mode or Skyfire, Jetfire flying like the top, something like that. I don't know.
Man, then just have if you have a cat, just dress your cat as Unicron.
Actually, Unicron.
Let him at the tree.
Unicron in robot mode would work too, because some people top their tree with an angel, and you got the wings and everything. That's definitely the right answer.
I was just thinking the cat tearing into the tree like cats want to do.
Mm-hmm.
The ring around Unicron could be a little tricky. But like I have a Star Wars tree in my house when we do Christmas, and Death Star. The Death Star sits. Well, actually, I don't even know if we have a Death Star tree topper, but we want a Death Star tree topper for the top.
I think there's one. I think they made one.
No, they do make one. I want to say. I want to say it was too pricey for us. Like, I want to say.
I think it was like $100, wasn't it?
I think it was $100.
I think
for an ornament.
Shannon was talking about that on ETR. They do. I think they have a Star Wars thing, and I don't know if they have it or not, but they was talking about it was like $100 for one. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
that is pretty pricey for a topper. Jesus.
Just wait till after the new movie comes out and they get it on clearance when everyone gives up on Star Wars.
As soon as Kathy Kennedy's fired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like, all right, I'm boycotting Star Wars now.
Do you think people are going to give up on Star Wars? I know you were just joking, but do you think really people are done with Star Wars after this one goes out?
No, I mean, it's like I think that Star Wars, like there are people that love all of it, like myself, and then for the most part, it's a generational thing. Like my kids, they love 7 and 8 more than they love 1 through 6. And then I feel like I've met people that grew up with the prequels and they love 1 through 3 more than they love 4 through 8, and it's just one of those things.
Okay.
Damn millennials.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, Peter likes the 1 through 3.
Yeah, but I think that's when he really got exposed to Star Wars, also though.
Didn't he also have his Devastator and his Detox with half of it between shelves? Like, I mean, how much can you trust that guy?
That's true. That's good call. Good
point. That's a good point. We may have got one more question. I'm not sure. Let me make sure that this is not a thing. With the recent TFCon last weekend and people discussing the exclusive top 5 convention draws. Yeah, we did do this, right? Yeah, we did do that.
I think so.
All right.
Good questions.
That's it. What was this discussion here?
That was Greg's.
Oh, that was Greg's.
I think the link.
We'll keep the link in there.
I think the link is bad, actually. To be honest, I think people were mentioning.
Well, let me see. Then I'll click it and see if it works.
Let me see. No, it worked for me. Huh. Weird. Some people were.
People are just looking for trouble. There is none.
Well, that's usually how I try to find trouble.
Do you want to talk about any of that at all, Greg?
I heard you try to find trouble in all the wrong places. I mean, I don't know what there is to talk about. Got a little sick. Got a little thing. Got it cut out. And hopefully I'm good. But right now it fucking sucks ass. I don't know. I'm on pain pills right now, so it's probably not the best time to discuss it. Maybe next time when I'm a little bit under my own faculties and a little bit more kind of sure of what's going on, I'll talk about it more.
Right.
But yeah, we had a little scare.
But everything
a little scare, but you know,
yeah.
It's like it's like saying that on the pain chart it's a 2.
Yeah. Well, if I move my arm this way, it's a 4.5. Yeah, I think everything's gonna be fine. I mean, I think they got it all, but you know, I'll have to go back and once everything heals, go back in and get rechecked. But I don't like anything spread anywhere. So it's an early detection.
Right. That's for sure. That's for sure. Get yourself checked out.
It just sucks. I spent this entire fucking year sick.
Yeah.
I feel like a waste. It's just a waste of a good year.
Well, you gotta at least stick around for 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I make it to Star Wars, I'll be good.
You know what's funny, man? I remember after episode 3, I was like, man, at least I survived all of Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, damn. I survived the first wave of Marvel, so you know, or not first wave, but you know, first 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, the first, the first like real kind of arc.
Yeah. Hope I make it to the rest. Hope I make it to
I feel like if I die during the Shang-Chi era and the Eternals era, like I feel like I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope I make it to Wonder Woman too. I
would like to make it to Wonder Woman too as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother fucking discussion, that fucking universe, man. God bless. Look, I'm going to take a second just to talk to the listeners for a second. So I've talked
get a cup of coffee.
I've talked to everybody independently from the show. This is going to be my last episode of Shattercast for the foreseeable future, and maybe one day if things change and I can come back and, you know, pick up where the kind of pieces left off. But for right now, I kind of need to focus on my time, and my time is limited, and I need to kind of do what's best for me and spend that time appropriately, maybe more appropriately. And I've had a fucking blast with Shattercast. It's not an easy decision for me. In fact, one of the reasons why I've struggled with it is, like, honestly, like, and I know it sounds fucking silly, is like I like dealing with my identity not being a part of Shattercast. Like, it is a part of who I am. It's always been, you know, at least as far as I can remember. You know, I was part of starting it. It was important to me to start it, and it's gotten to a point where I have to, you know, pick and choose where I spend my time and how I spend my time, and focus those energies that are for the best for me and mine. And I might just need a little bit of a period to kind of refocus and readjust and get everything back on track, and then perhaps that opportunity will open itself back up. But my life is different now than it was 5 years ago in a lot of ways, and I got to adapt. So I will miss the guys every week, and I will miss some of the bullshit shenanigans. And I'm sure there's some things I won't miss, you know, but like, you know, I'll still be listening every week, and I appreciate you guys for listening. I'll still be rocking my Shattercast hoodie with a lot of pride, and that's it. So I hate to lead the show on a bummer, but I didn't want to start the show with a bummer either. So it had to come at some point in regard to this episode. So this is just where it lands.
Dude, you're always welcome back, but you got to pay the $250 when you come back.
That's fair. That's fair.
Since we can't monetize YouTube anymore, I mean, there has to be an entrance fee.
You have to do an entry fee.
That's fair.
A must. Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm titling this show in your honor. Where do you see Bobby in 5 years?
Nice.
All right. So Matt, take us out.
Hey, I didn't quit this week.
That's true.
Network, ROC, Legends Around, Toy Detox, Plastic Fanatics, Spirit Vultures, Nerd Rage Radio, and Wigs. And my personal favorite, the well-established gentleman's show, Stasis Lock. At Real Robot, at Fear Corpse. I am Ratchet. Third-party TF Crashers, and Open Your Toys podcast. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only. Its sole purpose is entertainment. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and shut the fuck up, Chip!